You might look at your
So Arsenal 5, Leeds United 0. I got 5 on it. Can we play you every week? Kenny, first home game of the season, brother.
First time game of the season. I'm not too fan, Lee. Forget about Matt Stammert. Forget about Goykeres's double. Forget about Timber's double. You are trending on national TV because you basically made an observation about Goykeres, and you Goykeres did this celebration. I didn't see it on Sky because I was in the stadium, but I've seen it out of context fan TV. And all of a sudden, it just said you take the mickey out of him, and then it panned to Sky Sports and went him doing his hair when he scored a goal. And then the same thing when I've just gone to TikTok on Sky Sports' TikTok, they did an interview with Goykeres, and the first one they talked about your celebration was that response to the hair. Oh my God, Lee, you're trending, mate. Expect a call from Talk Sport. Expect a call from the big.
They can't afford me, Kenny. They can't afford me.
I'm sure they've asked you before, but unbelievable. Anyway, back to the football. All I can say right now is that when you talk about feel-good factor, don't you think it was one of the best jobs the 2 jobs Arsenal Football Club did? One job we didn't like, and one job I didn't like. Let's start on the first one. Sorry, we won today, but for the love of God, does Ian Wright have to be in every promotional video? I'm not the only one saying it. I won't mention any more names. But we're getting a bit of tad fed up with Ian Wright. Here, there, and everywhere. He's there, he's here, he's there, he's fucking everywhere. Ian Wright. This is Eze's day. It's not your time. All right, you last played for the club nearly 30 years ago. Let the guys have their time. You're not our equivalent of Di Stefano. Whenever a new player comes to Real Madrid, they used to get out the late, great Di Stefano. Yes, you're a great player for us, but you're not Alfredo Di Stefano. Why do you have to always be in every promotional video when we sign a player? Hey? Why, Ian? Go away. Go and do stick to football. Or I'm a celebrity. Or go and start hugging when women players when they score goals. Leave us alone, Ian. Anyway, but the positives were, the most positive thing that I loved is that they told us to get to our seats. They said that make sure you're in your seats at 5:15. So you get at 5:15. We get teased. David Seaman, Leeds fan, being interviewed by my good friend Nigel Mitchell. And then they started giving Declan Rice, the player of the season, last season. And it comes. And all of a sudden, Nigel makes the announcements. And now, a new signing, Eberechi Eze. And I swear to God, the roof came off. How could you not win after a performance of that? But first 20 minutes, we were a bit. Leeds got men behind the ball. They had a header, brilliant save from our goalkeeper, and then set piece 1, goal. And then Saka scores a great goal. And of course, second half, 49 minutes, Victor Gyökeres, selfish little bastard, which we want our strikers to be.
That's exactly what we want him to be.
That's exactly what we want. Scores a brilliant goal. Get in. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. Victor Gyökeres scores, and then the downsides, Saka gets injured. And I heard from what you're about to tell me, it's a bad one.
Well, it was left hamstring, Kenny, yeah? And the thing is, he was just jinking past the player, and he pulled up straight away. And
was it hamstring injured last season or not?
No, it was the opposite side.
No.
But this is my point, yeah. And he was holding it quite high up, so I don't know how bad it is. I haven't seen anything yet.
I hope it's not a bloody fight. Oh yeah, no, fire's lower than the hamstring, isn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely his hamstring. But the fact that he had to go straight off, yeah. And then the thing for me is, yeah, it's like this goes back to last season, Kenny. Yeah, that guy shouldn't have been playing football until this season after that injury. Then 29's had another injury off of the back of an injury last season.
We said it. Yeah, I was just doing something with DJB, and we're talking amongst ourselves, and we said the same thing after the match, where the first thing we said is that people say we were wrong and strong about Saka coming back, and we were saying we understood the situation, but when you rush players back from injury, 2 things you risk. One, like I said, they can injure the same part of the the leg or the part of the like I said, the body, Or worst thing that happens when you have a bad injury, you have secondary injuries. Like when we talk about Kai, he's got a secondary injury. Saka's got a secondary injury on the other hamstring. But you know what happens is that part of your rehabilitation when you come back from injury is they teach you how to run, like move around again. You've got to learn how to do the things you did before. But what happens is psychologically, because you put all your weight on the other side that's not injured and not broken, that's putting more strain on the other leg, and that's why we talk about secondary injuries. But that's football in itself, But the good thing about that negative is that when players like Odegaard get injured, because Odegaard got injured as well, we don't know. Someone said it was his shoulder, wherever it is. Anyway, we saw him getting some painkillers towards the end. In a second, halfway through the first half, so we knew it was an injury that was going to cause him a bit of trouble as it is. But one thing I would say is that at least we can cope with the injuries. You think about it. Saka gets injured, what happens? Madueke goes off to the right-hand side. Trossard comes on. Madueke's adding 63 minutes. Game's won, 4-0 up. You bring on Max Dubbin, it excites the crowd. Odegaard comes off injured. Wanyeri signed a 5-year contract, comes on, and that's what we need for this season. Injuries are going to happen. Referees are going to French connection. Players are going to lose form. It's up to the players now that they got the keys. I said, Madueke, good performance in my opinion in the first half. People said he's better than the second half. I think good performance overall. You've got the keys now. Don't drop the keys down the drain. The same with all the other players that come on. Do not drop the keys down the drain, because at the end of the day, we're going to need performance of everyone else. But one thing we're going to need is pray that Saka's injury isn't too serious, because he is the player who prepare us for the title. Let's talk about the second goal. Gyökeres makes his little run in the middle, takes defenders away from Saka. Saka puts the ball bang in the back of the net. We thought that Saka was going to cross, but he scored. And that's the sort of thing that you need from Saka, the sort of thing that he can get something out of nothing. We're going to miss that.
No, 100%. Yeah, and listen, another clean sheet, back-to-back clean sheets. David Raya could have had a deck chair out and some paella and a sangria. Yeah, it was easy, wasn't it? Yeah, but yeah, it's like great going into the Liverpool game, by the way. Yeah, the fact that our strikers got off the mark. Dalman looked amazing when he came on. Ethan looked really good. Yeah. And Declan Rice today and Timber. Declan Rice and Timber, for me, the best two players for us. Timber, man of the match for me.
Timber easily a man, mate. Timber easily our man of the match. Let's not forget, we're not decrying Norgard. We're not decrying Benjamin White, who's been a good servant to us overall. But the fact is that we're in a situation now. I was talking about after the work, right? This is a season where you can, because of the new players we've got, got Eze, you've got Subamendi, you've got Madueke, players like you've got Gyökeres. There's no excuses not to move the wheel, move the tactical wheel northwards now. Because before, when you didn't have these players, you had to, I suppose, the manager thought he had to overplay injured players like Odegaard, run Saka at the ground, run Havertz at the ground. Right now, he doesn't have to do that. There's players chomping the bit to get in this team. But the most important thing as well is that how can you not move the ball quickly enough when you've got a striker that's hungry like Gyökeres? How can you not move the ball quickly enough when you've got someone direct like Madueke? And then, when you talk about feel-good factor, a lot of people, are silently think of the opinion that we signed a better player than Odegaard and Eze. There's now an option that with Odegaard injured, we can now play Eze, and he's got the opportunity to take the keys and not jump him down his drain. Or you want to go down the left. The fact is, we've got options now, so there's no excuses. And the most important thing that was beautiful today is that you can say we did two things. We laid down a marker, and we beat the relegation fodder that Leeds are. We showed that Leeds are a championship team. They've got championship players, but we proved it. We didn't prove things like that last season.
Facts. It's exactly what I said on my fan cam. We're supposed to beat Leeds 5-0. Yeah. Or championship teams that have just been promoted. Last season, weren't necessarily the case. But listen, make sure you follow Kenny Ken.
Lee, are you doing your hair again, mate? Hey, we're going to start calling you hair slick, mate. It's right, isn't it? I mean, what is it with Scandinavian players? I mean, we've got a Scandinavian.
They obviously don't know what hair gel is.
I don't know. You got a Norwegian who likes to play with there. You got a Swede who likes to play with there. Both belong. Maybe the brunette. We signed for Brentford. He might like a bit of a haircut. But saying that, it's been a great time. It's great to enjoy the Bank Holiday Monday. I just want to say anything to people because not long Hill Carnival is this weekend. I say to all you people right now, if you're going to cause trouble, don't come. If you've got any beef, don't come. You want to see your ops, don't come. Don't fuck this up for decent residents around North West London. This is something we've had since 1966. There'll be no problems. The last few years, you're making problems. Don't do what you did at the originals and F it up. As I said before, you come to cause trouble, don't come. You want to bring a chef up, don't come. If you want to deal with your ops, don't come. Don't spoil it for everyone else. Let's have a safe Bank Holiday Monday. Arsenal won. All eyes are going to be in Liverpool at St James's Park. And next week, we've got a big game at Anfield. All I'm saying to people, you young people, enjoy life. Life is too short.
Facts, wise words. Make sure you follow Kenny Ken 1972 on Instagram. We're out. And we got 5 on it. Hold that. Laters.